Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to Ghosttrick. We are in the middle of a chapter, and we're gonna continue right away and just hop into it because we still need to save Inspector Cabanea after we saved the pigeon dude. Alrighty. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanea is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Sizzle, I'll go up first and wait for you. Whoa! How do I get up there? Hello, pigeon. Okay, Lovey-Dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Oh, thank you, pigeon. That is very helpful. Very nice. Whoop. A bit higher, please. There we go. What am I saying? Oh, I can see it anymore. Okay. There you are, Sizzle. Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, what? That sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanea without him noticing. Ew, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sizzle. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap right trigger. Alright. I have to wait for the thingy again to drop. There we go. Wait, I'm gonna go. Nope. Do I need to go here maybe? Okay, I'll park Missile here for now because I can use him whenever. And I can't. Okay. Okay, we're in the same situation as before. I can't do much. Let's see, maybe there's an opening. I know time's passing. Oh. Oh, did you see that? That bad Sizzle turned around. Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me. If you have something to do, do it now. Then to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Okay, probably not turn on. Can I throw? Would that do something? Oh. What was that? Okay, he didn't notice. Or did he? But tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your... Oh yeah, it's the same again. It's the kind of guy you are. Nothing to say to you. Oh, it's closer now. I can use it, maybe. Let me ghost trick. Let's go. Whee! Yikes, I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all? Time's almost up, that's enough chit-chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. Examine. Jiggle. What does that do? So what exactly is this thing? It looks like a giant nail clipper to me. No, it most certainly does not. It's an instrument used in analyzing radiation emitting matter. Yes, I see. You're not alone, kid. None of the rest of us understand that either, baby. Yeah, you said it. Alright. Maybe missile? No. Old pictures of what look like old fragments of rock. Those are Tamsic fragments. That's an article from back when it was big news. 10 years ago, nobody really understood it. I guess that's still true today. Okay, maybe I need to jiggle. Seems like the only thing to do. Oh, missile. You have to go. Should I put missile in the head so we can go together? Can you switch? Oh! Oh, would you look at that, right on the hook? That's nice. I love knit heads, so warm and most of all soft. Hey now, that I'm looking at it. That head is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Aha, I thought so. Should we switch the helmet and the... No, but the helmet was here. Oh, damn it. This was another condition of my deal, to wipe out everybody who knew. It's going to shoot, it's too late. Again, I'm going to get shot again. No way, our chance is coming up. Oh, okay. The last split second, right. Leave it to me. Oh. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in mid-air between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm here in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else. What? It's our only hole. There's gotta be something there with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Really? You didn't notice that it's a woolen head? Oh yeah, I guess the hard helmet would have knocked him out. Oh, that would have not been good. I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit heads, so warm and most of all soft. Did I do it alright? Oh, you did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too. I love that everyone loves Missile. You know, like everyone is just like, ah, good job, little one. Like, I love that. Over and over. Adorable. Cleared the red light, green light challenge. Whoa. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, Bio, Professor. So you two were working together. That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Really? Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. There's a certain guy I have to follow too. Give me more! I need more! After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanea, the man in red left. Now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing, like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Rip. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. Well. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true, I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right, I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there, within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector, we still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. So you're right, that's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Alright, let's just start from the top. The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Child, who forced me into a corner. Lean, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanilla. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. What did you do? Yes, 10 years ago on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. What did you do? Detective, I'll telling you? I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine, you're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. That's not very nice. But I just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanilla, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Uh-oh. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lean in the first place. Ooh. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication. For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. What? That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. Then finally we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight. On a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Oh, so they're from a different country. Submarine. We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Ooh, the spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Yeah. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the special investigation units. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. Alright. The manipulator case, that's why you cared about your record so much. Of course, why else, baby? Oh, to save his friend. I just never could believe it. Man-child shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. Oh, I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that child is innocent. What incredible determination. Damn. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Chow, why didn't you help him escape from prison? It's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? Damn. There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lean completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time together. Alright. There's some new information. What am I doing now? I talk to him too? Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know? I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. That's quite a different career he went for. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. It was dead, alright, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought that he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. Aw. I was completely bewildered. But when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. Couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but it couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. Whoa! That's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. Damn. They never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? He just walked out himself. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. What's the clue? The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some reading for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from the crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth. So I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. But we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my power is not of this world. Okay. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somehow connected. For which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. So the contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Chow. That's right. Chow and I worked together, back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Chow that it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated, but in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Hello, Lee. Inspector Cabanea. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? I don't know. Inspector Cabanea, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Chow. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Yeah. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me, right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Whoa, hello there. But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Chowed! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Chow go free until tomorrow morning too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Yeah. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Chowed. Oh. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. This is the day. Oh. I've been waiting so long, Detective Chow. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lean. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed, thank you. Glad you like it. Sizzle, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow, you'll see. Did she always look right at the screen when she talked to Sizzle? I feel like she always heard the voice somewhere, but not that she looked right at the screen, like right at me. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine, I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving Inspector Cabanea. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness, but it's almost dawn. Oh my god. Alrighty. Cleared the 255 to whatever challenge. Alright. Damn. Alrighty. I think there is just one more chapter. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I guess we're almost done with this. I don't know how they're gonna pull all of this together, but I bet they will. Like, so far it's incredible story writing, so I can't wait to see where this is gonna go. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. We're gonna continue with the next chapter in the next video. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks again for watching. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.